Wonder what this is, Murray. It must be. It looks like some sort of military camp. I feel like it's probably going to be used later on. Maybe this is where we launch an attack on the writhing wall. Warm Stone Village. Wonder what went on here. Or did this wall just appear in the middle of the village? I want to go that way. I have to get above. I think he may be in the house. I see nature's reclaiming this place, and there's a Sigil portal over there. I think, well, it's unusual to have two of them. What is that? It's an ugly beast. Giant spider. What do we got in here? Oh, this is Tideborn style. That's, I think it's a new set, Marie. I mean, I've got fairly good stealth going on here, Marie. I might be able to actually take this without the spider even noticing. Just walk around. Oops, that's not around. Watch my back, Marie. Oh look, more Tideborn style. That's actually a good collection. Should we go say hello to the big ugly thing? Hello? I better move before that wears off. Don't want to run out of magic. We'll grab this. Let's look inside the tent now. Search the area. Ooh. Note from Klakishita. Something terrible happened to Warmstone Village. A wall of spirits appeared and cut our valley in half. It is too dangerous to remain here. This barrier, whatever it is, angers the local beasts, and there are dark-clad strangers skulking along the road nearby. We are leaving. If you return and find us gone, look for us near Shelltide Village. Maybe it will be safe there. So that's a little backstory to this village there. Oh, why put him here of all places?
Who's there? Show yourself.
Oh, Scordo. I'd hate to be the one living in this house when that appeared. Light the place up a bit.
You're here? Huh. I guess this is Solstice after all. I was starting to wonder. Last I heard, we were supposed to meet in some nice city called Sunport. Glad I'm not the only one who got it wrong.
This is Solstice, but the worm cult sabotaged the portal. Prince Azar sent me to find you.
Huh. A sabotaged portal. At least I'm not on the wrong island entirely. Portal mishaps can be a lot worse than arriving slightly off target. As for this place, looks like necromancers have been busy here. See that giant ghost wall behind me?
The locals call it a writhing wall.
Ain't that a delightful name? I ducked into this hut to take a break from fighting off the hungry critters outside. I was just about to look around, but now that you're here, you can help. Then I need to find Prince Azar and get caught up on things.
Very well. Let's see what's here.
I say we start with that weird barrier. What did you call it? The writhing wall? I poked at it already. It's pretty solid. It stinks of necromancy. Oh, and when we finish here, point me towards Sunport, alright? I hate being lost.
You said you examined the writhing wall?
Fitting name. Yeah, I ain't seen anything like it, and I've seen a lot. I pushed at the wall, but couldn't get through. The local critters shy away from it too. Makes you wonder what the worm cult's hiding on the other side.
Well, it's definitely not a day spa. Let's search the home. What do we got in this home? Start with the wall here.
See? The whole wall's made of ghost stuff, but nothing goes through.
That's a very strange indeed. What's around here? A bed.
Is that a letter? Might be important.
I'll try and read this partially burnt missive. Scythe Knight Symbol. You are no longer illegible. Warmstone, relocate your nest and illegible. I guess that means it's like smudges or it's burnt. To the passages beneath, a shipment of the highest importance is expected. Ensure it is safe from any conceivable threat. Do not forget to, when you depart, and destroy this letter. Dark Adept Farinor.
Passages in a vital shipment. Interesting. Princess Ah should see that note, pal. Huh. Not sure what to make of all this. Look, I appreciate you coming to find me. I could have wandered around for days before I found my way to Sunport. But hang on to that letter. It might shed some light on what the worm cult's up to. Make sure you get it to Princess Ah.
Any idea who Scythe Knight's symbol is?
Not a tusking clue. I just got here. But Scythe Knights are low-ranking cult leaders. Sergeants, you might say. I'd guess there was a worm cult nest posted here until they got orders to move on.
What about the passages beneath?
Tunnels? Mines? Who knows? I'm more interested in this important cargo the worm cult wants to protect. Damn cultists are always up to something. Guess I'd better head to Sunport and check in. Which way was it again?
You'll find Sunport to the north. I'll meet you there. Well, Murray, let's head off to Sunport. Try not to get eaten by that giant spider out there, Gordo. Or Scordo. Good luck with that. Sorry, I always get your name mixed up with Gordo for some reason. Anyway, I'll meet you at Sunport. Sunport seeks adventures note. Prince should be around here somewhere. Here he is.
I never suspected a thing. Farinor had us all fooled.
Well, it looks like 2 of the Alliance representatives have finally arrived.
Yeah, we're here.
It's good to see 2 waylaid guild members return safely to the fold, though I must remember to treat them as agents of the alliances they represent here on in. As for those injured by Farinor's treachery, they have recovered, including me.
As you can see, I recovered 2 of the representatives and Gabrielle. No sign of a third though.
Mage Farinor missed her chance to eliminate me and the representatives, but she cost us time. While we tended to our wounds and recovered the scattered representatives, the worm cult was free to act.
Any word of the Aldmeri Dominion's representatives, or do I have to do that job?
Mermal believes they survived the portal mishap and are on Solstice, somewhere. We must trust they will turn up soon. In the meantime, we must celebrate what victories we can, and make ready for the next stage of our operation.
Which is?
All in good time, comrade. First, your efforts to bring together the Alliance representatives helped us overcome Farinor's sabotage. We survived the worm cult's first blow. Next, we shall deal them one of our own. Please, accept this with my thanks.
This way, Bastane. Let's see what there is to do today.
Over here, Mainlander. The Fellowship has need of you.
Hello, Mid-Conjurer Mermal. It has been a while, hasn't it?
Prince Azar asked me to find you. He has summoned the Stirk Fellowship leaders to join him in Sunport. Naturally, that includes you. You can find him in the plaza in the city's West District.
Has something happened?
No, at least not that I am aware of. The Prince awaits an audience with Regent Karinwe, the ruler of Sunport. He hopes to formalize an alliance against the worm cult, and he would like you to participate in the discussions.
Don't you work for the Regent? I assumed there was already an agreement.
It is true that my superiors in the Collegium Praxis answer to the Regent, and she has graciously offered my services and provided space for your mages and fighters guilds. But she has not yet agreed to anything beyond that. Will you aid the prince?
Alright, I'll find Prince Azar and go with him to talk to the Regent. Come along, Bastade. See what's going on in Sunport. Now why don't we go find Prince Azar? He should be right where we left him last time. With Miri, that was. You guys should be thankful I treated you all to this tropical holiday getaway. Not like you had any choice.
I never suspected a thing. Farinor had us all fooled.
Well, it looks like 2 of the Alliance representatives have finally arrived.
Hey, Scordo.
We represent 2 guilds and 2 of the alliances of Tamriel. Not quite everyone, but close enough. Talk to Prince Azar, and let's get this Council of War started already.
That's a good point there. Oh, and I see Walks and Ashes showing up as well.
Speak with Prince Azar. Most of the Fellowship's leaders are here now. If he has a plan, it is time to put our snouts to the stone and start pushing.
There's still no sign of the Almeri Dominion delegate as well. Gabrielle?
Our Stirk Fellowship is not off to the start we had hoped for. Speak with Prince Azar. Whatever he believes we must do at this point to gain the full support of the 3 alliances and defeat the Worm Cult. He has my blessing.
Alright, I think we've kept him long enough waiting, Bastane.
We're still 1 Alliance representative short, but we can wait no longer. It's time for a Council of War.
A Council of War?
Indeed. We need to consult with Regent Karinwe. Sunport's aid is crucial to our campaign. When last we spoke, she said she would meet with her advisors and send word. But that was days ago. Plans must be finalized between the Fellowship and Sunport.
You haven't heard back from the Regent?
High Elves can be deliberate about such things. The Worm Cult, however, does not stand still. It is time to press Regent Karinwe for a decision, and I would like you to join us. Will you help me win Sunport's cooperation, comrade?
Alright, I'll help you talk to Regent Karinwe and secure Sunport's cooperation.
I hate badgering Regent Karinwe, but the Fellowship is already at work. I sent our forces to seek allies and search out trouble across western Solstice, but I worry House Corellania may not welcome our efforts. Meet me at Venutilmo Palace, comrade.
Do you suspect that Regent Karinwe won't agree to the alliance with the Fellowship?
Not at all. High Elves are not given to hasty decisions. In my father's court, I learned that how you approach an elf of high rank is just as important as what you actually plan to say. A certain amount of formality and ritual can't be avoided.
Doesn't the Regent understand the danger posed by the Worm Cult?
Oh, she knows the danger of necromancers quite intimately. But convincing her own court may not be an easy thing. Solstice has known peace for centuries, an enemy at the gate. Many of Sunport's people do not want to accept their peril.
Well, I've got you here. Tell me more about Regent Karinwe.
Regent Karinwe seems to be a capable leader who cares about Sunport and all of Solstice. I called upon her when I first arrived. We are bringing a small army to her realm. I felt it best to assure her of our intentions before she assumed an invasion.
What did the Regent say when you explained your purpose here?
Regent Karinwe has no desire to see her people caught up in someone else's war. Yet she recognizes that her hope for peace will not protect her from the Worm Cult. She agreed to let me bring our forces here and to consider joining our fight.
What should I know about House Corellania?
My people have a history with House Corellania. Long ago, the High Elves ruled Hammerfell. When my ancestors came to Tamriel, they found no welcome from the Corellanias. Unable to defeat the Regatta in open battle, the elves called upon dark powers.
Dark powers?
Necromancy most vile. The Corellanias turned my ancestors' own dead against them. Only the creation of the sacred Anse wards put a stop to the carnage. The regatta finally prevailed and drove the Corlanias from Hammerfell.
So the Coralanias are in league with the worm cult.
I am told they abandoned their necromantic ways centuries ago. Certainly, I have noticed nothing untoward on their part since I arrived here. But the Coralanias are not remembered kindly in Sentinel, and Sunport's elves are very much aware of that.
Alright, Bastain, let's head off. Let's go see the queen in her palace. She's not really a queen, that holds to Queen Irene. Unless it's a different kingdom. Then I guess you could say it is a type of queen. Well, this looks like the place. Let's go inside. I thought I was walking into the palace there. Never mind, this is the palace district. We've still got it. It does look quite nice in here. Typical high elves and their vanity. The castle is not as big as the one in Eleanor, but I guess it'll do.
Prince Azar! Thank goodness! Something is wrong here!
What's the problem, Mermal?
I arrived to find the palace deserted, and the regent is nowhere to be seen.
That's not good. Let's look around. I'll check upstairs.
Well, thanks for pointing out the obvious, Scordo. It definitely isn't good, especially with his glowing door. Let's have a look. Let's have a talk to Mermal here.
I do not understand. There is always someone in this chamber. 2 of the regent's guards are supposed to be here at all times. What could have happened to everyone?
Tell me exactly what you noticed when you arrived.
I found the throne room empty when I returned. No one answered when I called out. But I heard the jingle of mail and low voices from behind a locked door. They must have heard me.
What did you do?
I tried all the other doors. They were locked too. Then I stepped outside to ask passers-by if they had seen the regent leave. No one noticed anything unusual. Regent Karinwe would never leave the palace without saying a word to anyone.
Okay, Bastain. I guess that's all that's left to do is look for clues. What has Prince Azar found here? Is that blood?
Blood on the ground? I suspect someone eliminated the palace guards, and they did it quietly enough to raise no alarm. Look around and see if you can find any more clues, comrade.
Well, it definitely wasn't me. Let's have a look at the stained carpet.
This doesn't look good. See all the blood? Someone was stabbed here.
It does make my vampiric side kind of hungry seeing that, to be honest, so I better remove myself from that situation and investigate the throne. I can actually sit in this throne. Quite a nice, comfortable throne. Maybe Razandar should have brought some cushions for that thing. Crumpled note. Sowan Coast. Take road west from city. Left at Fork, past Ruined Town. Look for manor on left at Hilltop. Well, that was a rather hastily scribbled note, I guess, but why not just discard it in the fireplace? Actually, yeah, you could have just thrown it into these braziers here, then we would never have had that as a clue. What's Walks and Ash up to here?
This door is sealed by a spell that eludes my efforts to disable. Better look around some more, my friend. A strange story was written in this place and we need to puzzle it out.
Maybe we can open this door.
Strange. This door is sealed by strong magic.
Up here on the balcony, I found someone.
Okay, looks like Scordo has found somebody. Or it's a corpse, knowing Scordo. He seems alright. What's up, Scordo?
I got something here. This nice lady told me she saw a group of strangers in the palace a short while ago, but I think I frightened her. You should talk to her, pal.
Yeah, I'll have a talk to her then. Try not to frighten the next victim there.
As I told this orc, I was working in a storeroom. And when I came out, I noticed the palace guards were missing. Then I spotted hooded figures struggling to carry someone out the side door. I think it was Regent Karinwe.
Start at the beginning. Did you see anything unusual before you went into the storeroom?
A small group of merchants arrived at the palace, carrying crates and bundles. I saw them speaking with the guards. Traders make deliveries all the time, so I thought nothing of it and carried on with my work.
What happened next?
I came out and first noticed that the palace guards were gone. Then I saw 3 hooded figures carrying a large bundle. I heard a muffled cry from inside. It sounded like the regent. One of the figures dropped something by the throne.
Well, I definitely hope they poked some air holes in that bag. Anyway, I found a crumpled note on the floor. Was this it?
Yes, I think so. Let me see. Swen Coast is an old retreat out on the west coast. A noble's cottage, long abandoned. And these are directions. That must be where the merchants were headed. Please, Mainlander, you must help Regent Karinwe.
Thank you. We'll deal with this. I don't think they're going to sell her, are they?
They had to be worm cultists. Go to the Regent's aid, comrade. The rest of us will secure the city.
Princess, I think you're jumping to assumptions there, but anyway, let's go and check. Actually, he might be right. Come on, Bastane. There's no point staying in this empty palace at the moment.